It's time for the May 24 White Coat at Xavier University School of Medicine and everything else. With all of these programs, I imagine ZUSOM had a countless number of new students enroll this semester. Hey, let's try to count them. I count 8 medical and 1 vet student for a grand total of 9 new enrollees for May 24. Now, speaking of counting, at the January White Coat, Dubé embarrassed himself because he did not know the number of exams in the program. Well, he came back with a vengeance, determined to get that number right. Let's listen.
So you are getting exposed to at least 30 plus NBME exams. I know there are 9 NBME exams just in MD6 for all subjects.
That's right, he knows the number 9, but he doesn't know that you need more than one hand to count to it. As you can imagine, Dubé's struggle with numbers continued into this White Coat. Check it.
Say, Dr. Dubé, you need 50 points to pass. We are giving you 49. So you have to fix these 3 items, okay?
Oh, hon, slow down with your counting. 49 is only 1 point away from 50. Just stop there. Dubé was not the only star of our White Coat. ZUSOM brought back this guy. You know, the January keynote speaker who talked about compassionate care with the example of how he drugged a dying patient's family into unconsciousness because their tears bothered him. Exactly the kind of guy ZUSOM wants to deliver another keynote. And as you can imagine, this is the start we got off to.
First thing I want to say is my first draft of my speech, I had AI help me. And my most critical critic is my wife, who's here. And she said, forget that. Let it come from your heart. And so what you're going to hear now is partly AI. I couldn't leave it out.
Whoa. So this guy's wife had enough sense to tell him, don't write your speech with AI. But the prestigious medical school was totally okay with putting this fake speech live on their Facebook. You know, I'm wondering, are all of the ZUSOM lectures written by AI? Because if that's the case, I'd say students, go to the beach with your chat GPT and let AI prepare you for the USMLE rather than sitting in a rundown shopping mall with a professor who's never even taken the USMLE. And you know what's sad? All these students paid so much money to begin med school this semester, and their keynote speaker put in the most minimal effort to welcome them at their White Coat.